14th of June, I'm going to be tied up in a glass box and open to the public. You can choose to either get involved or just walk around, watch, enjoy the show.
Bonnie Blue, if you couldn't tell,
Yo, where are the tickets? Bonnie Blue needs to be stopped. This one is by Novely. Let's check it out.
Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18.
What's going on?
Like on their 18th birthday.
Bonnie Blue, what name?
Hold on. I'm already confused. Let's start this back over. This is already spicy. Too much heat for me.
Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday.
Bonnie Blue, a name that you know, I know, and it
Okay.
seems like your internet knows, all against our will. Because she pops up like a parasite infecting all of our screens.
Oh my goodness, Lovely. So we get into the shaming already. Parasite throwing out there. 20 seconds in and it's already getting heated. Woo, we're going back to the days of rice gum. These kids must be stopped. No, it's Bonnie Blue, the Novely edition. Okay, let's see what this one is going on
with
with.
the craziest stunts that she has been doing. First, it was 1,000 men in one day, and now she's talking about doing a petting zoo.
Oh, it was this Bonnie Blue. Wait, this is the same woman that has the record for the 1,000 men in one day on OnlyFans, Bonnie Blue? Yo, this is already getting wild. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Puts herself in a cage, a glass one at that, so everyone can see, where anybody can participate and do anything to her. And because of these actions, recently she's been banned on the site OF. So you know the other thing.
Bonnie Blue, you're going crazy. Whoa. So you have your like, so it's like a zoo then. Wait, hold on. Let me hear what he said again.
And do anything to her. And a petting zoo where she puts herself with the craziest stunts that she has been doing. First, it was 1,000 men in one day, and now she's talking about doing a petting zoo where she puts herself in a cage, a glass one at that, so everyone can see, where anybody can participate and do anything to her. And because of these,
hold on. Hey, these stuff are crazy. But he said she's talking about it, so she hasn't done it yet. But the idea to put yourself in a glass cage and for anyone to do something to you is absolutely mind-blowing. Like, what is the threshold of this girl's fantasy? Again, I'm not bashing her for her fantasies, but I'm just asking. I mean, 1,000 men in one day is quite crazy. I know we're hearing about, you know, put yourself into a cage, a glass one, and, you know, basically people do whatever they want. Like, what is the threshold? There's none. There's like no limitation to Bonnie Blue's madness. Yo, again, I'm not bashing her for it, but it's just mind-blowing. It's just too much.
recently she's been banned on the site OF. So you know the other things that she does is insane to get banned on a site like that. But I'm gonna
Whoa. For real. No, for real. Think about it. To be banned on OF where literally all is fair. That's crazy. You know, Bonnie Blue is the epiphany of like the top tier of crazy fantasies, bro. Like, I'm telling you, not even these corn studios can build up the ideas she has and wants to put out there. Like, this is past imagination level right here. This is galactic.
A little ahead of myself, so let's start from the very beginning with who even is Bonnie Blue, in case you're actually unaware.
15th of June, I'm going to be tied up in a glass box and open to the public. You can choose to either get involved or just walk around, watch, enjoy the show.
Bonnie Blue, if you couldn't tell, was
Yo, where are the tickets? Can I buy some tickets? Where are the tickets? Yo, where are the tickets? Where is it? Ticketmaster, StubHub. Where do I get the tickets? Yo, Bunny Blue.
OF star who got her fame by doing things like this, crazy stunts that would make you stop and stare if you saw it on your timeline, like 1,000 men in one day, which quite literally seems impossible. There's no way someone could do that. And she even had interviewers there.
Not for Bunny Blue. I tell you, it's galactic, past imagination level at this point.
People recording her and had the actual act posted on her OF so she could gain money that way. And even after everything was said and done, she had done multiple interviews talking about the situation for promo for it.
About 1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably down there a little bit. I don't need a wheelchair. Like, I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had. I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
And now with her most recent stunt being this petting zoo, where she says that anybody could come volunteer and she's gonna be out there for 24 plus hours. Not only that, but she's also using this stunt as a way to up her record from 1,000 men, hopefully hitting a goal of 2,000. Now I should never be the one to sit here and tell you that this is complete degeneracy from her and very odd. I know we normalize a lot of things that happen, like with a bunch of people having OF and things of that nature, which I'm cool with, I'm fine with. That's your body, you do what you want. But things like this, especially on a public level that she wants them, that is odd and weird. No matter who you are or what you think, you at least have to agree on that. And apparently it's just not us civilians that think this, but people in her industry as well as other OF stars.
Hold on. So what he's explaining to me is that, you know, I actually thought the place would be like secluded. So she actually wanted to go like on the street in a glass box and we just show up. Yo, I tell you, Bunny Blue for y'all people. The Blue Star. Bunny the Blue Star. Yo, this is galactic. Listen, the things she think of, you can't think of because it's not imagination doing it. It's galactic, bro. Yo, this is crazy. Bunny Blue. What are the boundaries?
Are out here calling her out and talking about what she is doing, saying it is disgusting. Sophie,
you see, and that's now where it's kind of twisted, because imagine like a garbage man calling like the top tier, the dirtiest garbage man collector calling the other garbage collectors dirty. Well, I messed it up. Let me say it again. Some lower tier garbage collectors calling the top tier garbage collector dirty. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. You are all picking up garbage. So for you guys, other OFers coming out saying that she is disgusting for doing it, no, you don't get it right. She's disgusting to you because you didn't get the idea to do it first. Because I'm sure if you could do 1,000 men in one day, you would. You'd get the popularity, the fame, the hype, just like Bunny Blue. The recognition just like her. You guys are in the same field. You guys do those disgusting things all the time. So again, you don't get to say that. leave that to other people. You do not get to judge or tell Bonnie Blue what is disgusting from not, because I'm sure if I go through your page, I'll see a lot of disgusting stuff. And again, I'm not judging you. You can do what you want, but don't come here talking about Bonnie Blue is disgusting because you didn't have the idea first. I'm just calling what it is. Sit down, stay in your corner. See what I'm saying?
A popular OF model also talked about Bonnie Blue, saying it's not
she is single-handedly ruining Ole fans for everyone. It's no longer about woman empowerment. So what is it about then, Sophie Rain? What you guys were doing was about woman empowerment? Now again, I do not know you, Sophie Rain, but you know, I'm thinking you're in the same field as Bonnie Blue. So what you were doing was about woman empowerment? And if so, how were you empowering women? I'm just curious. I just want to know. Honestly, I just want to know. Yeah.
No longer about women's empowerment, and she was apparently also a part of the team that helped get Bonnie Blue banned in the first.
We got a clash in the OnlyFans arena. On one side, the innocent American 20-year-old Sophie Rain, on the other hand, the progressive, whatever, I said that wrong, yeah, 26-year-old Bonnie Blue from Britain. If you keep up with either of these other content creators, you know they're like polar opposites. But which one is more your taste? FYI, Sophie Rain has recently criticized Bonnie Blue's OF content, saying her posts are turning her platform into a clown show with sensationalized videos of stage weather with fans, fake pregnancies, and throwing cake at people. Again, Sophie Rain, you do not get to say these things. You are in the same field. You do the same things. Not because she does it worse at a higher, more, as they say, provocative level, doesn't give you the right. But I'm sure if you had the idea first, you know, you'd be doing it too, so hey. But maybe I'm wrong.
Saying the same thing. It's no longer about women empowerment, and she is basically hurting herself along with turning the OF platform into a clown show with all of these wild acts that she has been doing. And it just makes you wonder, what is her life like if people on the internet are not agreeing with her, people in her own field are disagreeing with her, and a lot of people are wondering, does her family really agree with what she's doing? Because a lot of people see it as degeneracy, so what would people in her actual family, like her parents, have to say about stuff like this?
Hearing all these stories that your daughter is saying, just
Part of her job, it's her, and that's it.
how does it make you feel?
Proud of her. I don't mind.
Wow.
You know, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week, 2 weeks?
It's part of her job, and that's it.
You don't have any kind of, you know, emotional response to it.
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see, when,
Wow.
Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
I actually didn't tell him. A video got leaked. I would have always told him, but like I'd only just started, so I wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job. And you sort of had someone explaining it. My sister explaining to my mum.
Right, and how did you react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really was. It was shocked. I was really shocked.
The reality of the situation is, I understand your child is someone you love, you want to take care of, and no matter what they do, you want to believe in them and support them. But I feel like at certain points there has to be a line drawn, especially at what she is doing, because it's not just your daughter doing something with her own free will. I mean, technically it is, but at a certain point I feel like she is quite literally just harming herself, and a reaction has to come from a parent who want to step in and stop all of these things that are going on. At least that's what I feel would happen. I understand there are a lot of jobs out here that are very new and pretty volatile, but this shouldn't be a job you just look at and accept full-heartedly. You should definitely definitely have a conversation or even a little bit of pushback for what she is doing, because she's not just doing some normal OF work or some normal work in that field. She is taking it to the literal extreme where other people in that field are looking at her and even getting weirded out and commenting on it often because they find it weird, and they do that type of stuff on the daily basis. And many people might look at this and be like, she's okay with it, she's happy with it, she's fulfilled, but we've seen instances like this before with people like Lily Phillips who've done 100 men in a day and literally said it didn't feel that good. It didn't feel fulfilling at all.
It's not for the weak, girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a pro in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's not like just having sex with someone.
yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's her after only 100 men. And Bonnie Blue over here is talking.
Imagine 1,000. Hey, Bonnie Blue has to be studied, bro. We need to take her brain, her body, everything and study it. It has to be studied, bro. Has to be.
About 1,000 and then adding on another 1,000 on top of that. If that's her reaction to 100, Bonnie Blue is putting up a good act, because there is no way after 1,000 you're keeping that real composure. It's just not possible. In all reality, we definitely have a place for OF work or anything in that realm, because again, I feel like we've accepted it. People can do whatever they want with their bodies, and if you want to spend money on that, then go ahead and do you. But the things that she is doing is taking it to, again, the complete extreme, doing the wildest stuff for attention that feels like harming yourself at a certain point. And this is definitely that point with 1,000 men, and then putting yourself on display as a human petting zoo just sounds weird, and it definitely is. And I don't understand why she would just be okay with this. On top of things like this, a lot of people have issues with her preying on younger men. As you might have saw from this intro, she talks about dating or doing things with 18-year-olds in such a way that no one would ever really want. Anybody with sense, at least.
If you want to go around and exploit your body, that's completely up to you. Like I said, it's your body. But then you're exploiting children's bodies at the same time.
An 18-year-old's not a child's body.
Barely legal. They're still children. My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do.
Yo, Bonnie Blue is different. Bonnie Blue is like, yo, come on, you're 18, come over, send him to me. I'll deal with him the right way. I'll teach him how to be a man. Yeah. In all honesty though, you have to understand, women really don't like women, especially when, you know, they're extreme as Bonnie Blue. You see what I'm saying? And she's doing a lot of controversial stuff. Women are going to be, you know, like full-fledged, like bashing her like they are right now and so forth. And I get it and so forth and this and that. But hey, we all have to, you know, you see, the real thing is this. This is Bonnie Blue's life. Bonnie Blue can do what Bonnie Blue wants to do. So we can have our opinions, we can say what we want to feel. If Bonnie Blue is not breaking laws, or Bonnie Blue is not exploiting others, or as I said, breaking the law or anything of that nature, Bonnie Blue is free. If Bonnie Blue wants 2,000 men, all we can do is just sit back and talk about it all day long. While she do you know, guys are gonna pay for it, not me. And yeah, she's gonna get her more money. Yeah, come on interviews like this and say, yo, send your 18-year-old nephew to me. I'll take care of him. That's Bonnie Blue for you. That's blue stuff for you. Absolutely incredible.
Do that. Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
No, I don't think he will, because he has like respect for himself. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday.
Someone like this at a certain point just feels like beyond helping, because even in this discussion, when she's talking about 18-year-olds, she doesn't see them as children because the law doesn't, and she doesn't have any real moral area where she feels like she's doing anything bad.
Come on, bro. Novly, really? We pass moral with a person like Bunny Blue? It seems, no, it doesn't seem. It is. We're past morals with a person like Bunny Blue. Like, come on, bro. Are you not understanding the type of person we're talking about? But morals should even come close to Bunny Blue. Like, what?
According to Bunny Blue, at least, she feels like it's fun and that she's actually helping these 18-year-old men by allowing them to do stuff to her, because at the end of the day, she could just be a guinea pig to teach them things. And I don't know how you help a person like that. I don't know how you talk a person out of doing a human petting zoo, because I don't know how a person could even get to that point where they're thinking of an idea like this and then still out there performing it or even trying to make it happen. I don't know how you think a person out of talking or doing anything with 1,000 men in a day, because I don't know how a person gets to that point in the first place. Honestly, she sees this all as women empowerment, but even the women in these same fields as her, again, do not see this as empowering at all and just see it as disgusting. You don't have to be in that field to see that, but the fact that people that are doing basically the same thing as her on a more lower level see it as disgusting should tell her a lot about what she is doing. Yeah, she doesn't seem to care, and she's going to continue on probably one-upping herself again and again until it does get to a dangerous point. We're talking about a completely different story with Bunny Blue, and genuinely I just feel sad for her because I don't know how you help someone like this, and I don't know what you would have to say to her or show her.
Sad for an adult that's making their decisions? Come on, bro, you guys have to grow some balls, bro. Sad for a woman that looks happy doing what she wants to do. Sad. Listen, I have to save my sadness for the people that are getting shot down every day in the war, you know, that's going on. I have to save my sadness for them, bro, because they have done nothing to deserve what's happening right now. And my sadness have to be for the people over in Iran, Israel, Ukraine, those people that are going through a war right now. But sadness for Bunny Blues, come on, bro. It's a grown woman that's choosing her life. Listen, you people should save your breath, stop speaking, or stop trying to save Bunny Blue and let she be who she wants to be. And if guys want to participate, they're grown enough, let them do what they want to do. Sadness.
So that she could change her mind. And that's unfortunate because a lot of things that she does.
Why would you want to change a person that doesn't want to change? You see, too much Captain Saver 304s out there. Too much. Sorry, bro, Novly. Looks like you have to get the captain's armband. Out here saying you feel sorry for Bunny Blue and you wish you would change. I don't. That's on her. She can do what she want to do, when she want to do it, how she want to do it. I don't care, honestly.
Or disgusting. But that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do it would be the
Listen, I've said how I felt already. Bunny Blue is a grown-up man. Bunny Blue can do what Bunny Blue wants to do. See what I'm saying? As for, again, the other OF creators, content creators bashing her again, you're doing the same thing. You're just doing it on a less, quote-unquote disgusting level. You don't get to talk. Disgusting is disgusting. You do not get to talk, in my opinion. See what I'm saying? So that's where my line is. That's my line drawn. Bunny Blue can do what you want to do, and you OF content creators bashing her, yeah, frauds, yeah. If you had the ideas, you probably would have done it already. See what I'm saying? But no, you just don't want to do it because you're gonna look like you're following Bunny Blue or this or that. So again, in my opinion, fraudsters talking out upon someone probably doing more successful than them in their field. Yeah, that's how I see it. It's what it is, bro. But leave your comments down below on this whole Bunny Blue situation. I would love to hear it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.